Captain! Trim to!
As much sail!
Soon we'll be rolling her down through the bay. We're rollicking randy dandy, oh. Heave a port, oh, heave away. Way, rolling go.
Oh, do me, Johnny Boker, come rock and roll me.
I dreamed.
It is time to go now. Haul away your anchor. Haul away your anchor. Is our sailing time. Get some sail upon her. Haul away your halyards. Haul away your halyards. It's our sailing time. Get her on her course now. Haul away your foresheets. Haul away your foresheets. It's our sailing time.
Is that pirate hunter dead?
Aye, by my own hand. Why is it you alone can find what so many want?
I was born with memories of this place. Memories of another time entirely, I think. Like another life I've already led.
Curse you for a lurch, man, and speak some sense.
Not today. After you, Captain. The path ahead is dangerous. The men native to this land will put up a fight, Edward. Are you willing to push back if necessary, huh? To kill if needed?
Hostage! On me. Is this the observatory? All this?
An almost sacred place. All it needs is a drop of my blood. And the door opens after almost 80,000 years.
Jesus, Roberts! Have you gone mad?
Quite the contrary, Edward. These wags would have gone mad at seeing what lies beyond this gate. But you... I suspect you're made of sterner stuff. Now, pick up that chest and carry it hither. Dirty and decrepit. Not quite as I remember, but it has been over 80 millennia.
Ah, rot. That's impossible.
Step as if on thin ice, Captain. I must say I'm quite taken by this new vocation of mine, and it may amuse you to know that I have authored my own articles of conduct.
A creed of your own, eh?
To keep the peace, yes. I forbid all gambling upon the deck, for instance, for it leads to more conflict than camaraderie. Desertion during battle is forbidden. And I require that all men keep their pieces and cutlasses clean and fit for service at all times.
Sensible.
And punishable by death if disobeyed.
Look at this place.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Aye. It's like something out of a fairy tale. Or one of them old poems.
There were many stories about this place once. Tales that turned into rumors and again into legend. The inevitable process of facts becoming fictions before fading away entirely.
More blood vials.
Yes. These cubes contain the blood of an old and ancient people. A wonderful race in their time.
The more you talk, man, the less I understand.
I don't expect you to. Only remember this. The blood in those files is not worth a single real to anyone anymore. It may be again one day, but not in this epoch. Here we are. Place the chest just there.
What's that noise?
Ah, yes. The security measure. Just a moment. There we are.
So what is this place?
Think of it as a large spyglass, such as we sailors carry. A device capable of seeing great distances.
This is bloody witchcraft.
No, this is Mr. Jack Rackham, somewhere in the world at this moment.
Nassau. This is happening right now. We're seeing through his eyes.
Aye.
I don't know, Jim. I haven't the faintest idea how to pilot a ship. That ain't work a woman does.
Tosh. I've seen a score of ladies who can reef a sail and spin a capstan.
And would you teach me to fight? With a cutlass, like? And maybe handle a pistol?
Hi.
All that and more. But you have to want it and work for it. There's no stumbling into true success.
Hey, lad, that's my lass you're making love to. You lay off, or I'll catch ya.
Up your ass, Rackham. Lad's the last thing you should be calling me.
Oh, is that right, is it? Lad?
A curious bunch. Let's try another. Governor Woodes Rogers.
You have a bold idea, but I must think it carefully through.
A simple pledge of loyalty is all you need suggest to the House of Commons. An oath, a gesture, and a simple ceremonial dram of blood taken from the finger. That's all.
The ministers may give me trouble, but it should be easy enough to convince the House of Lords. They do adore an excess of pomp and circumstance.
Exactly. Tell them it's a show of fealty to the king against those revolting Jacobites.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, these Templars.
The crucial detail is the blood. You must get a sample from each man. We want to be ready when we find the observatory.
Agreed.
A precious tool, you see. Sorcery, that's what it is.
Not so! Every mechanism that gives this device its light is a true and physical thing. Ancient, yes, but nothing supernatural or strange.
We'll be masters of the ocean with that.
Oh, such ambition. There is nothing in my code about loyalty, boy. You played your role, but our partnership is done!
You're a dead man, Roberts!
Roberts! You are to feed worms! Oh, your jackdaw's flown, Edward. Eh? That's the beauty of a democracy. The many outvote the one. Oh, you could sail with me, but with a temper as hot as yours, I fear you'd burn us all to cinders. Luckily, I know the king's bounty on your head is a large one, and I intend to collect. Have you ever seen the inside of a Jamaican prison, boy? Have you?
Hello? How are you? If you're anxious, that'll pass. It's the Midazolam. I'm sorry about this, but we've had so many security breaches, we were forced to take drastic action, and Olivier is missing. He left for Chicago 2 days ago, but no one's seen him since. I know this seems excessive, but with our high-level security clearance, we have an obligation to our shareholders. Rest assured, we will compensate you when the hacker is found. So get some rest, okay? And if you're up to it, maybe capture some more footage? You're doing amazing work. I can't can't wait to show you the work we've been doing with your stuff. Take care.
So, they tossed you in the bunker. Nice. Those Templars upstairs aren't taking any chances. I think we need to erase all the dirt they might have on you. Did you hear that? I think I just gave you level 3 security clearance. Now, head to the security room and use the cameras to watch the door to the server farm. Unfortunately, Melanie's in there now. So when I escort her out, that's when you make your move. I'd wipe these servers myself, but as the head of IT, I'd be a suspect. It has to be someone they've already locked up. Ah, these Templars. They run our lives, you know. They decide elections. They control various capital... Hey, you know you're supposed to be locked up, right? Going back upstairs ain't a good plan. All right, listen, I'm entering the server room now. When you see us leave, get in there.
There's no need for you to be down here by yourself, Miss LeMay. My team will handle the investigation.
But you need an extra set of eyes on this thing, John. We don't even know when the hackers broke in. It could take weeks to go through this data.
1, at most.
Still too long. I can't keep my team locked up for a week.
Legally you can. It's what they signed up for, even if they didn't read their contracts.
Yes, of course. I just hate the idea. So what's the next step?
My team is processing the data now. We'll start sifting through it tonight. Scout's honor. Coffee's on me, okay?
Ditched her at the coffee stand. Find a server containing the network logs. Since I have a record of each and every one of your hacks, we'll just search for the timestamps on those and turn that data into something harmless. Easy as that. Here we are. Beautiful. I'll update your communicator one more time. A little program I cooked up just for this purpose. There we go. I think that worked. Try it out.
I can feel you, Cypher. Feel. But hardly touch. Signal is still too weak, and I am spread thin. Unfocused. Like static and fog. Lingering in networks and nodes. The nervous system of the world.
Can you hear?
Perhaps the temple was opened too soon. But this was not by choice. The cataclysm pushed all doubt aside. We bless poor Desmond, who gave his life so that you, the children of our labors, would live on, to fulfill your purpose in ours, in mine. But now is not the time. My strength is not sufficient to inhabit an organic vessel. There is more work to do, more samples to acquire, more artifacts to find before my will can obtain.
What's happening? Tell me!
Make me whole again, my children, my instruments. Bring me forth to fulfill your purpose.
Tell me! No, no, no! Something's wrong! God damn it! She should be here! Now! Living in that goddamned head of yours! Fuck, 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 fuck! Why did she spare you? Why are you still here?
charges, sir. I'll hear them again.
My lord, His Majesty's court contends that the defendants, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny, did piratically, feloniously, and in an hostile manner attack, engage, and take 7 certain fishing boats. Secondly, this court contends that the defendants lurked upon the high seas and did set upon, shoot at, and take 2 certain merchant sloops, thus putting the captains and their crews in corporeal fear of their lives.
Edward James Kenway, born of motley parentage in Swansea, to an English father and Welsh mother. Married at 18 to Miss Caroline Scott, now estranged.
She's a beautiful woman, I am told, but not at all well these days.
If you touch her, you bastards, I'll...
Quite a surprise finding you here rotting in a Jamaican prison. We heard rumors that you had taken up with the pirate Roberts.
If you know the observatory's location, tell us now, and you'll be out of here in a flash.
Rogers can hold these British hounds at bay, for a time. But this will be your fate if you fail to cooperate.
You, Mary Reed and Anne Bonny, are to go from hence to the place from whence you came, and from thence to the place of execution, where you shall be severally hanged by the neck, till you are severally dead, dead, dead!
Oh, Ross!
May God in his infinite mercy be merciful to each of your souls!
We're pregnant! Do you all hear that?
What the devil did she say?
They plead their bellies, my lord.
Aye, you can't hang a woman quick with child, can ye?
Quiet! Quiet! If what you claim is true, then your executions will be stayed, but only until your terms are up.
Then I'll be up the duff the next time you come knocking.
Remove them!
What's your name? Philip? Kenmore? Conway?
It's Walpole, ain't it?
Walpole? Where'd you get that?
Well, that's the rumour going round. As dirty and daft a pirate as ever sailed these West Indies.
Well, whatever his name, gotta make sure he suffers without dying. Orders from the governor. And back to the prisons at sundown.
Oi! Quiet! Oi! Stop that! Hey! Oi! Stop that! Oi! Stop, you twaddle!
Good morning, Captain Kenway. I have a gift for you. Do not mistake my purpose here. I have come for Anne and Mary, and you owe me nothing for this. But if you would lend me your aid, I can promise you safe passage from this place.
I'll need weapons.
You are comfortable with this, I am told. We must hurry.
Hold you!
Interloper! Raise the alarm! Stay right! Keep after him! Not good to his left!
Stop the bastard! Help!
Wait!
Part of life's grand pageant, I suppose.
Okay, I just subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
In my sights, clear as day. He's mine, and a clear shot. Put off his retreat. You're in my sights, sweetheart.
I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34. I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34. Okay, I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34. Yes, I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34. Turn on subtitles, please. Okay, thanks. I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
Mary? Mary, it's me, Edward.
Okay, I subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
Who's this fella?
It's all right, Anne. He's a friend. What's wrong with Mary?
She's ill.
And her child?
They took her. No idea where. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I know it pains, my lady, but we must be silent.
Can you walk? Lean on me, Mary. Come on.
I can't.
Search every cell!
Come on, that's it. You're all right.
Stop. Stop, please.
I ain't leaving you, damn it. Lift your arm.
It's no good.
There's no one here.
I ain't leaving you nowhere. No bloody way.
Put me down, Edward. Don't die on my account. Go.
This is such a pain in the ass. Damn it. You should have been the one to outlast me.
I've done my part. Will you?
If you came with me, I could. Mary.
I'll be with you, Kenway. I will.
I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
I'll beat the bejesus out of you. Make for home. Run, run!
What's happened to Mary? What's wrong?
Is she gone?
Oh, no. Oh, God! Oh!
What will you do now?
Nothing sensible.
You haven't earned this, but they suit you. Good fortune to you, Edward Kenway.
More? Bring a bottle.
I see some color first.
Will this do? In all your years out here, you could never achieve what I've done in 1/5 the time. Because you're a good man, Edward, see? Goodness is your disease.
That's my prize, Roberts. Now give it here!
Remember my creed, boy. A short life and a merry one, that is all. The world owes us nothing more than this. So take what you will, and then die before you live to see yourself made a fool.
Give it here.
That's right, boy. Take it.
I'll sweeten you, maggot. I'll cut you down!
calm, little puppy, and slink back to your kennel. You haven't the mettle for my brand of madness. Robert!
Welcome aboard, Kenway. It's prizes, plunder, and adventure ahead. Are you game?
Out of my way, Ben. Raise a glass to freedom, lads. Here's to gentlemen of fortune and women of leisure.
To a world full of rogues,
I
better
have
than all the
subscribed
kings
to
and
you on
queens that
YouTube,
kick us about.
Yorican34.
As gentlemen of fortune, we enjoy plenty and satisfaction, pleasure and ease, liberty and power.
Yes, I just
What
subscribed
man
to
with a
you on
sensible
YouTube,
mind would choose the
Yorican34.
former life? For I have dipped my hands in muddied waters, and, withdrawing them, find 'tis better to be a commander than a common man!
I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
Swooped down on powerful wings to seize a grazing lamb, carried off to her nest. Flying close by, a jackdaw saw the deed, and it filled his head with the idea that he too was just as strong and so, with a great flapping and rustling of feathers, the jackdaw came down swiftly and clutched at the coat of a large ram. But when he tried to fly away, he found he could not lift the animal, for his size and strength were not up to the task. And even as the jackdaw struggled, the ram hardly noticed he was there. Nearby, just across the field, the shepherd saw the hovering bird and was quite amused. Running up, clipped its wings. He gave the jackdaw to his children as a gift. "What an odd little bird this is, father," they laughed and shouted. "What do you call him?" "This is a jackdaw," the father said. "But if you should ask him, he would claim to be an eagle."
No more than 2 years! You promised me!
You left! When I needed you the most!
But you had me! What keeps you wondering? Do I not make you happy?
I'm so close, Caroline! Please! Just let me do this!
Is everything you do out spy, Edward?
It's not spite that's driving me, Mary! It's courage!
Courage for what, man? There's no one left in your life to care.
God damn you all! I can handle this!
Lout! Always tearing down when you could be building things up, or building yourself up if nothing else.
Just leave me be!
Change course, Edward! Change your bloody course before it's too late!
Yes, I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34. I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
Captain Kenway! You look like a bowl of plum duff.
Christ! Oh, I've got a head for 10.
On your feet.
You put me on the spot, Addy. After leaving me with Robert, I should have hard feelings about seeing you here. But mostly I'm bloody glad.
Me too, brother. And you'll be chuffed to know your jackdaw is still in one piece.
Yes, I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
So we set sail. You're leaving?
Aye, Edward. if I have another calling elsewhere.
Ade, listen.
When your heart and your head are ready, visit the assassins. I think you'll understand then.
What then will you require? Regrettable. Good day. How may I address your needs, sir? Well done, to my mind.
Good day. You there! Eat food for the dogs!
Set the mains free!
Ship that ever did sail, sailed out of Erich on a windy day, and we're waiting for them. Did you ever see a wild goose sailing o'er the ocean? And boys, oh, don't just hear the old man say, was you ever in Rye or Brandway? Will pay Paddy Doyle for his boots. We'll all drink brandy and gin. We'll all shave under the chin. We'll all throw up to the cook. Clifford!
I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
Jesus, Addy, what the hell happened here?
You happened here, Edward. The damage you caused 6 years ago has not been undone.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I? Is that why you're here?
To fight beside a man so driven by personal gain and glory is a hard thing, Edward. And I have come to feel the assassins and their creed a more honorable course. Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around, taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. And yet here I am, with riches and a reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home. Yet when I turn around, look at the course I've run, there's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
There is time to make amends, Captain.
Mary. Before she died, she asked me to do good by her. To sort out the mess I made. Can you help me?
Mary was fond of you, Edward. She saw something in your bearing that gave her hope you might one day fight with us.
Aye. She told me.
And what do you think of our creed?
It's hard to say. For if nothing is true, then why believe anything? And if everything is permitted, why not chase every desire?
Why, indeed.
It might be that this idea is only the beginning of wisdom, not its final form.
That's quite a step up from the Edward I met here many years ago. So what do you think?
It'll take some getting used to.
The second attack this month, I should have moved this village long ago.
I brought all this upon you years ago, but I will stand by you now.
It will take more than a few favors to call yourself a true assassin, Edward.
One thing at a time, mate.
Under attack once more. Come.
Malo. To the beach!
Himaki. Stay close, Edward. Forward!
¡Venceremos a esos gusanos! ¡Lo he encontrado! ¡Está a tiro! ¡Lo he encontrado! ¡Hazte prisa!
Kill the captain. Yes, I subscribe to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
¡Blanco claro! ¡Desde aquí puede darle!
I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
Janumuk Awol Yetel Abishan. And once more you have our thanks, Edward. You are welcome here.
Thank you, sir. I'll rest here for a time before setting out, if I may. How's her child?
She is a strong woman, but not invincible.
I'm sorry for your loss.
If I'd stayed in prison, they'd have taken him from me. He'd not be alive. Maybe this is God's way of saying I'm not fit to be a mother yet. Carrying on like I do. Cursing and drinking and fighting.
You are a fighter, aye. In prison, I heard stories of the infamous Anne Bonny and Mary Read taking on the King's Navy together. Just the pair of you.
It's all true. Anne would have won that day if Jack and his lads weren't passed out in the hold from drink. Edward. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Mary, Rackham, Touch, all the rest. I miss them so. Rough as they were. Do you feel that too? All empty inside?
I do. Devil curse me. I do. I know my targets by sight well enough. But how will I find them?
We have spies and informants in every city. Visit our bureaus and the assassins there will guide you.
That fixes Torres and Rogers. But Bartholomew Roberts won't be near any city. Might take months to find him.
Or years. But you're a man of talent and quality, Captain Kenway. I believe you will find him.
And if you're at a loss, do not be afraid to call on your quartermaster for aid.
Quartermaster! What's our present course?
Due west, Captain, if it's still Kingston we're sailing for.
It is indeed, Miss Bonny. Call it out.
Weigh anchor and let fall the courses, lads! We're sailing for Jamaica!
How does it feel to bark so loud?
I've barked louder, and to men twice as rough.
Tending bar at the Old Avery, you mean?
Among other places. And I sailed with Mary and Rackham for a time, remember?
Of course.
Mary did most of the captaining, Jack did most of the drinking.
Did Mary... Did she ever tell you who it was that fathered her child?
It was a young fella. Sailed with us on that last voyage. Poor lad was killed fighting beside us. The only man not too drunk to stand up for himself.
There was so much about her I didn't know. I called her a friend. But was I one in return?
She thought the world of you, Edward. I've no worries about that.
Well, that's good to hear.
I thought I heard the old man say, leave her
As I rolled out one morning, away to Poland. As I rolled out one morning, I met a lady fair. Timmy, hey! Ring-a-jigga, jigga, ha, ha! Good morning, ladies all. Away to Poland.
am I to go? Me Johnny's oh, where am I to go? Hey, 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 I roll and go. Oh, where am I to go? Me Johnny's oh, where am I to go? For I'm a young sailor boy, and where am I to go? Oh, way up on that gallant yard.
You'll want nothing but can be found here, sir. Business well concluded.
Everything you could possibly need, gathered here for you good folk.
Please, no!
No one comes through here. I'm not gonna wait around to see what this ends.
Captain Kenway.
You have something for me?
The present whereabouts of the Templar Woods Rogers. He is attending a small political function, so do it clean.
The word is King George is calling Rogers back to London.
Aye, not happy with his progress in Nassau.
Still too many pirates roaming about, from what I hear.
You'll need a disguise to fool the powderheads at this party. I suggest the visiting diplomat, Ruggiero Ferraro. He's been on our list for some time.
Understood. Will you send this to England for me?
Aye. The ship leaves tomorrow.
Caroline Scott Kenway, Hawkins Lane, Bristol.
I'd give him a skillful lug he'd not soon forget.
Stay here. You do not need something if I am not having it. Bloody! There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum.
believe you can subdue the world is beyond me.
What in the name of our good king?
Ah, praise God for imported wines. You can drink rum more than once a month. Mio Dio. Va bene. I am ready. We go.
Be most welcome here, sir.
Perfectly healthy. Look at those teeth.
There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me.
Last day early was fixing the head by here.
Go on, you.
Ah, praise God for imported wine.
Put him down like a dog!
Va bene. I am ready. We go. There is no beauty to this city. No you walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum.
Darrow sees himself. Himself's asleep.
Idiots. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me. Ah, praise God for imported wines. Who can drink rum more than once a month? Mio Dio. It's revolting.
It'll be Boston this time. I have a contact there who's not so...
Bastard. Now I am lost. How preposterous this city is. All straight lines and rigid blocks and still no sense of order. Oh, how I miss the warm and winding streets of Firenze. How I miss culture. Damn this sweltering heat. Another quaff.
Keep them busy.
Ah, that is the right note. Sangiovese. Mine is great. Va bene. I am ready. We go.
I have subscribed to you on YouTube Yorican34.
There is no beauty to this city. No expression of joy. No aesthetic plan. You walk your streets like animals. Like cattle with no sense of decorum. Idiots. You are all idiots. How you English believe you can subdue the world is beyond me. Ah, praise God for imported wines.
Salve. Forgive the lateness of my arrival. I am Ruggiero Ferraro.
Aye, Mr. Ferraro. Not a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, a toast to my brief tenure as Governor of the Bahamas. For under my watch, no less than 300 avowed pirates and swore fealty to the crown. And yet, for all my successes, His Majesty has seen fit and called me home to England. Brilliant! God bless the fuckers. Therefore, hooray! Hooray for the ignoble and ignorant prigs who rule the world. Fix up their asses! Hooray!
I say, that's a smart-looking outfit, but it can't be comfortable in this heat.
See. But for a man of a good taste as ourselves.
And how is Mrs. Rogers these days?
I haven't the faintest idea, and I don't intend to inquire any further. We separated almost 5 years ago, and both our lives have been the better for it.
Forgive my curiosity, Governor.
Perhaps I'll be more candid later, when the remainder of my reason has left me.
around, Rogers, is that you're comfortable friends with the Spaniard, Laureano Torres. Is that true?
I've a family to care for, and my only gain for
It is, I am proud to say. Torres was a governor too, and like me, had a firm commitment to seeing justice done.
Half the local businessmen simply stood up and retired. And walked out to the collection plate. Savages. They even cuffed the dull sexton for smiling at them. To a man, the Watch turn a blind eye to all that occurs. Shameful. I'll wager a tidy share of their ill gains finds its way to Watchmen's purses.
Damn shame about your dismissal, Rogers. You had my confidence. Still do.
Well, it's not a done deal by any means. When the king hears my complaints, I'm sure he'll come to a more sensible conclusion.
Something tells me they're not government men. Not that that'd be better, mind.
Excuse me.
Thank you for hosting my little send-offs. I haven't been too rambunctious.
A little free with your speech today, but nothing to be hanged for.
Well then, how's this? Soon, all the monarchies of the world will be obsolete, and when that day comes, men like Torres and myself will reveal ourselves as the architects of their undoing.
Oh, Christ, Rogers, you're a bold one.
They defiled the house of God and walked out with the collection plate. To a man, the Watch turned a blind eye to all that occurs. Shameful. I'll wager a tiny share of their ill.
Good day, friends.
And how
Carry
is
on.
Mrs. Rogers these days?
I haven't the faintest idea, and I don't intend to inquire any further. We separated almost 5 years ago, and both our lives have been the better for it.
Forgive my curiosity, Governor.
Perhaps I'll be more candid later, when the remainder of my reason has left me.
Shove off, you totty-headed wag. You're not some cloak-twitching prig, are you?
I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
I must find egress. Which way?
He was a privateer once. How is it you lack so much respect for sailors only trying to make their way in this world?
You couldn't possibly understand my motives, cretin! You have spent a whole lifetime dismantling everything that makes our civilization shine.
But I do understand. I've seen the observatory, and I know its power. You'd use that device to spy and blackmail and sabotage.
Yes. And yet all for a greater purpose. To ensure justice. To snuff out lies and to seek truth.
There's no man on Earth who needs that power.
Yet you suffer the outlaw Roberts to use it.
No. I'm taking it back. And if you tell me where he is, I'll stop the man.
Here at the edge of a blade, I find a friend in you at last.
Principe, you mad bastard. Our best sources say Principe.
Get out of here! What's happened? Is Captain Rogers hurt?
You! Stop!
That man there! The Italian! He did it!
And a clear shot.
down.
It's done.
Where now?
Grab your kit and pack well. We're sailing for Africa.
Lonely.
This was a joke. They get paid more not to do their job. Go play.
Holy keg, run them, holy keg. You can't, don't need your eggs.
Seems you could use a little help disappearing, friend.
Later, perhaps, no?
Laden with rum and sundry sugar stuffs.
Story unfolds.
What then will you require?
Well done, to my mind.
Captain's at the helm.
A dream the other night. Lowlands, oh, poor old Stormy's dead and gone. Stormy along, boys, storm along. Oh, poor old Stormy's dead and gone.
Yes, I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
I dug his grave with a silver spade. I dug his grave with a silver spade.
I have subscribed to you on YouTube, Yorican34.
It's the White Whale! Unlash the harpoons. Let's get started.
The rope is holding! Hold tight, lads! It's weakening! That tail's coming!
Stop it, sir!
It's the hang tight, everyone! Oh, he's angry, all right!
There he is! Starboard bow!
Hold fast! He's off! He's turning the sea red! He's turning the sea red!
That tail's coming!
Stop, yes! Stop it, sir! Good!
Careful, lad!
Captain! Oh, he's angry, all right!
Sighted! Larboard!
Got him, Captain! He's off!
Nice one!
Stung him!
Watch it! The tail!
Don't even blink, Captain! Stung him!
Let's torn the rope!
Something's coming.
Didn't even blink!
Careful, that's it, lad! Steady! Off we go!
Gonna sink us!
Yes!
The beast is hurt! That tail's coming!
Ah, yes! He's gone! Trim us off the wind!
Let's hunt, lads.
I see him.
Anyone hear that?
There he is! Larboard bow! Secure the rope! Hang on, we're off!
The beast is hurt! Watch it! The tail!
You see that, lad?
Flinch!
He's gunning for us! This one's dangerous! I see him off the starboard bow! Secure the rope! He's off! You see that, lads? Ha! He's turning the sea red!
Get him before he shouts even tail!
Captain! Dug him! No! Damn it! Where is it? Okay! He's a slippery bastard! Got him, Captain! Hang on! We're off!
The beast is hurt!
There!
Get him before he snaps that tail!
There!
Didn't even flinch!
This one's dangerous!
There he is! Starboard bow!
Secure the rope! Hold tight, lads! Gotcha! He's turning the sea red!
Nice one! That tail's coming! It's weakening! Captain! This one's dangerous! Sighted off the larboard bow! Hold fast! Yes! He's pulling, Captain!
Almost
Try
up
to
at
end this,
half full,
Captain.
sir!
He's dead, Captain!
Look at the size of him!
Well done, Captain.
Just hear the old man say, hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound to Liverpool town. Goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Where all of them duties they will come down. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. And when we gets to the Wallasey gates, goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Oh, Sally and Polly for the flashmen do wait. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. And one to the other will hear them say, goodbye, fare ye well, goodbye, fare ye well. Oh, here he comes Johnny with 40 months' pay. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. As I rolled out one morning, I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her, tomorrow eve.
Captain! Here's one still kicking!
Who did this?
It were a large vessel, the Royal Fortune.
Roberts.
Offered no quarter, didn't say nothing.
Hold! Who's just that way, you crazy heart? Stop you! Stop it!
Why, who chases me now, eh? Is it a spectre come to spook me? Or the gaunt remains of a man I sent to hell?
He's lobbing mortar shot at us!
Fire! Got us that time! Lando! Look out, Captain!
How can I not be impressed by the attention you paid me? May the best of we two sing praises of the second!
And a short one, as promised. How well I know myself. And what of you, Edward? Have you found the peace you seek?
I'm not aiming so high as that. For what's peace but a confusion between two wars?
Oh, you're a stoic then. But perhaps I was wrong about you. She might have had some use for you after all.
She? Of whom do you speak?
Oh, she who lies in wait, entombed. I had hoped to find her, to see her again, to open the door of the temple and hear her speak my name once more. Talk sense, man. Oh, I was born too soon. Like so many others before.
Where's the device, Robert?
Destroy this body, Edward. The Templars. If they take me...
¿Necesita algo? Muy satisfactorio.
¡A 30 libras! ¡Vamos, aprovecha y deja un poquito!
Le deseo lo mejor, señor.
Captain Kenway. I'm assuming this is the friendliest face you've seen since dropping anchor?
Is Havana under curfew on my account?
Aye. Torres seems to think someone's coming after him.
He's not wrong.
A monkey-looking thing? Is that what I think it is?
Aye. Watch. Through the blood of the governor, you can see through his eyes.
That's by the church.
Keep this safe. Just in case.
I'll be at the bureau. Good luck.
advertencia. Es mi última advertencia.
Tenemos un asunto pendiente con el tipo.
¡Ya le has oído, escoria!
¿Qué eres, francés? ¡Que pare ese bicho! ¿Qué eres, francés? ¡Que pare ese bicho!
¡Eres mío!
¡Stop! ¡Quieto! ¡Maldito!
Señor, disculpe, pero ¿por qué tenemos que entrar ahí? Ya han enviado a la mayoría de la flota.
¿Estás cuestionando una orden directa, soldado?
No, señor, pero es que...
Bien. ¡Atención!
La ciudad entera en alerta por esos asesinos.
Calla. Un rumor acaba con la confianza más rápido que una bala. Ni menciones a los asesinos.
He oído historias sobre ellos. Espero.
Ahí, vosotros dos. Cerrad esas bocas antes de que os las tenga que cerrar yo.
Señor, sí, señor.
¡Oh, Dios! ¿Ahora qué?
Lucas! ¡Oh, Jesus! ¡You bleeding animal!
Gracias, señor. Esos prisioneros. ¡Cállate! Bien, continuemos. Vosotros, seguidnos. Y esta vez no vayáis a meter la mano.
Disculpe, pero ¿por qué tenemos que entrar ahí? Ya han enviado a la mayoría de la flota.
¿Estás cuestionando una orden directa, soldado?
No, señor, pero es que...
Bien. ¡Atención!
La ciudad entera en alerta por esos asesinos.
Calla. Un rubor acaba con la confianza más rápido que una bala. Ni menciones a los asesinos.
He oído historias sobre ellos. Espero que te equivoques.
Ahí, vosotros dos. Cerrad esas bocas antes de que os las tenga que cerrar yo.
Señor, sí, señor.
¡Oh, Dios! ¿Ahora qué?
Lucas! Oh, Jesus! You bleeding animal!
Gracias, señor.
Esos prisioneros. ¡Cállate! Bien, continuemos. Vosotros, seguidnos. Y esta vez no vayáis a meter la mano.
¡Abrid paso!
¡A vuestras posiciones!
¡No des un paso más, bastardo! ¡Vuelve! ¡O lo haremos por las malas! ¿No nos intentar escapar de nosotros?
Avisadme si veis algo raro.
You're done, Torres. Christ. This again, eh? How about gun? If you could speak, mate, it would gladden me to hear your side. You humbled me once, and I took that hard lesson, and I bettered myself. Die, knowing that for all of our conflict, you helped make a soldier out of a scoundrel. Leave this life for a lasting peace, down among the dead.
¡Es mío! ¡Puedo darle! ¡Puedo darle! ¡Lo tengo a tiro! ¡No lo pegáis! ¿Crees que puedes despegarnos?
I can keep the heat on. For a fee.
¡Es mío! ¡Puedo darle! ¡Ah! ¡No podrás despistarnos! ¡Alto!
We got word Torres left the city. Who were you chasing?
That vial was labeled Torres, but held the blood of his second. Where's he gone?
Left port this morning, heading west along the coast.
The observatory.
Will we follow?
Send word to Atabai. We've cornered our man.
What's this tourist doing looking for the observatory? When you're...
Give me some...
What's this tourist doing looking for the observatory? When you're holding the treasure yourself?
Torres doesn't know I have it.
So why bring it to him and risk its capture?
I'd like him to know I have it, just before he dies.
Let's move! Ready to fire, sir!
All sails! He'll take it!
If lost, the exclamation mark is the objective of the game.
Sailed on a Erich on a windy day, and we're waiting for day. Wait. For the day that we get our pay. She was built in Roman times, out to get her with bits of twine. And we'll wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. Nothing in the galley, nothing in the hole. Skipper's turned in with a bag of gold. And we'll wait for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. Off for Nestle sprang a
Sail! Get off the squall!
Okay, I subscribe to you on YouTube Yorick in 3-4.
Use the mains! Half sail!
We're on our way round Scalby Nest when the wind back round to west-northwest. We're waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day that we get our pay. Into the amber and up to town. This pumpers round, waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day that we get our pay. Waiting for the day, waiting for the day, waiting for the day that we get our pay.
Gallants are royal!
Furl the mains! Haul down and clew
Let's move!
Sally Brown, she's the gal for big boys. Go, boys, go, boys, go. Sally Brown, she's the gal for big boys. It's down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. Go, boys, go, boys, go. Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Brace for impact! Brace yourself!
On the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys. She's lovely cause she loves me, that's all I want to know, boys. Alright, lad. Where am I to go, mate? I say, was you ever in Rye or Brand? Away to Rye, oh, it's there that
time to go now. Haul away your anchor. Haul away your anchor. Is our sailing time. Get some sail upon her. Haul away your halyards. Haul away your halyards. It's our sailing time. We're approaching a boat, Captain. Fire!
Weakest right there, Captain! Awaiting orders!
Fire! Fasten yourselves!
Huge swell! Larboard!
Brace!
On your mark! Fire! Let's all explode like the fire! Fire! There's our good shot crippler!
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Weakest right there, Captain!
Fire! Fire!
Look, Captain! Put a shot right through there!
Fire!
Take a shot! Right there, sir!
Fire! Fire!
Get him there, sir! That'll wipe him out!
Edward is a deep dropping the bogey works.
Aye, that's already dead.
And you're going to do what exactly? Why no?
Look, Captain! Put a shot right through there! Ready to fire!
Fire!
Weakest right there, Captain!
Fire! Fire!
Take a shot! Right there, sir!
Fire! Fire!
Get him there, sir! That'll wipe him out!
Reach the torture! Fire!
Weakest right there, Captain!
Fire!
Foundering!
Crawl!
Lash those sheets tight! Hurry!
Get the mains free!
Awaiting orders!
Time's up! Let's get moving!
Killer wave
Cruise
to
up!
starboard!
Keep her sticks!
Rogue wave to starboard!
Huge
Flatten yourselves!
Larboard!
Brace yourselves! Loose and trim too! Clue up! Clue up!
like! Bring them up tight!
Mine's riding these waves, sir!
You're in my sight, sweetheart!
He's dreaming
We're not losing that bastard!
You require my services. Excellent.
Seems you could use a little help disappearing, friend.
Give me some speed! Aubrey, come out! Floater here, sir! Think he's survived?
Starboard, Captain! Human Flotsam, Captain! Think he's breathing!
me tiny balls.
Hey! All right, leave off, Jack. Bring the yacht!
Who's this Taurus? And what's your man done to earn a death sentence?
He's a Templar, like Rogers and Hornigold. Man cooking up schemes to use the observatory for ill purposes. For power and control. The violence he'd cause with this thing would be subtle but heavy. Deadly, yet leaving no mark. Does that make sense?
Like, if there was a drought and people was thirsty, and one man had a large cask of water but gave a sip to none, he'd be a killer with no blood in his hands.
Aye, like that.
Fair enough.
To sea!
Lord, there's a bit of a chill, isn't there? Thought we might see some soldiers in the light. Maybe they've gone?
No, they're here. Deep in the jungle.
Soldiers just there. What should we do? Jesus, look at all this. Corpses for miles.
They brought every ounce of menace they had.
All so strange. What is it?
Later, Anne. I'll tell you all when this is finished. Stand watch here, and let none follow.
¡Mis piernas! ¡Mis piernas!
¡Venga, muévete!
¡No puedo! ¡Mis piernas no responden! ourselves and brought these miserable empires to their knees. There is so much potential in you. So much you have not yet accomplished. I could try.
Captain Kenway, ever a splinter in my side. Does this murder fulfill you?
I'm only seeing a job done, Torres. As you'd have done with me.
As we have done, I think. You have no family anymore, no friends, no future. Your losses are far greater than ours.
That may be. But killing you rights a far greater wrong than ever I did.
You honestly believe that?
You would see all of mankind corralled into a neatly furnished prison, safe and sober, yet dulled beyond reason and sapped of all spirit. So with everything I've seen and learned in these last years, I do believe it.
You wear your convictions well. They suit you.
Torres awakened something fierce. Are we safe?
With the device returned, I believe so.
What do you call this place?
Captain Kenway's Folly!
Etzawolte su tukila. Ka wenen. We will seal this place and discard the key. Until another sage appears, this door will remain locked.
There were vials when I came here last. Filled with the blood of ancient men, Robert said, but they're gone now.
Then it's up to us to recover them, before the Templars catch wind of this. You could join us in that cause.
I will, but only after I fix what I mangled back home.
It arrived last week.
Wakey, wakey. I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Not in this era, anyway. I wish I could explain all this strangeness, but there isn't much time. The short of it is, you saw my beloved Juno. And for a brief moment, I thought she might occupy this tender body of yours. But something went wrong. And now, she's back out there, adrift. Oh, she was magnificent once. One of a race of beautiful, wonderful creatures. They created your kind. Did you know that? Your people were tools to them. That's all you have ever been. That's all you should ever be. One day soon, I hope. For the world is nearly ready for her return. Wired. Prepared for a second coming. Uh-oh. Here they come. Those Templars. Or maybe assassins this time. Idiots. All of them. I envy you. It was her wish that I be here to greet her. It was her experiment that made it possible for my rebirth as one of these things.
Stay down! Get down on your back! Now! He's got a gun!
Guide me into the grave, beloved! I am your instrument!
Put the gun down! Drop it! Drop your weapon! Clear! Clear! Check his vitals. He's bleeding fast. Check the victim.
Are you okay? Can you hear me? Hello? Talk to me. You alright?
there you are. Thank God. I hope you feel well. You look good. Can you stand? Good. Try walking around. A doctor came by, said there wasn't anything to worry about. That the liquid in the syringe was far, far below a lethal dose. I feel terrible about all this. About everything. All our evidence pointed to you, but it was John all along. God, the things we found on his computer. Whatever you need, we'll provide. You've done an amazing job. Speaking of which, our trailer is finished. Would you like to see it? I owe you that much. There we go. I uploaded it to your database. You can watch it here or at your Animus. I think you'll love it. It really captures the essence of the era. So, take care. And again, thank you.
In a world where pirates rule the waves, these men will discover that nothing is sacred and everyone is committed to rum, plunder, and women.
Hola, ladies.
This summer, Abstergo Entertainment invites you aboard for the adventure of a lifetime. So sharpen your cutlasses, shine your hooks, and sail with the devils of the Caribbean. This virtual experience is not being rated.
What now? Talk, you idiot! Look at the light! Isn't that the battery? I think that's the battery. Hello? Hello? Look, sorry about this. My name is Sean, and back there is Rebecca, my partner in crime. Hello. Bloody good work earlier. Honestly, I mean it. Delivering us all that data. It's really just too bad that our man on the inside was such a, how to put it? Fanatic. Fanatic is the best word, I suppose. We take who we can get. Exactly. Well put. We saw in John an opportunity to burrow deeper into Abstergo's cloud servers, and I'm not ashamed to say we took it. Not realizing, of course, that he was enlisting you to help him. And to blame should anything go wrong. I suppose it all worked out very nicely in the end. Most of it, anyway. With John... What to say is, if you're up for more hacking, we are too. John gave you level 3 security clearance before he died. You should use it. The assassins don't have the resources to pay you like the Templars do, but we'll make it worth your while. But we should really cut it short, Bex. 20 seconds. All right. Good luck. Cheers, mate. And top-notch work. Really top. Give yourself a pat on the back. And happy hacking.
Gentlemen, how do you find it here?
It will work for us. But our goal must be to scatter our operations. To live and work among the people we protect, just as Altair ibn La'ahad once counseled.
Well, until that time, it's yours as you see fit.
Edward, Captain Woods Rogers survived his wounds. He has since returned to England, shamed and in great debt, but no less a threat.
I will finish that job when I return. You have my word. Evening, Anne.
Edward?
I'll be sailing for London in the next few months. I'd be a hopeful man if you were beside me.
England's the wrong way around the globe for an Irish woman.
Will you stay with the assassins?
You?
In time, aye. When my mind is settled and my blood is cooled.
Sail ho! Coming into the cove!
You're a good man, Edward. And if you learn to keep settled in one place for more than a week, you'll make a fine father too. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of a wit to memory now I can't. So felt parting glass. Good night.